So, it looks like Sheffield Wednesday may be looking at someone leaving Wednesday and someone who we could probably do with staying, ideally. So, Michael Smith is subject to interest from, shock and awe, Wrexham. It's not the first time Smith has had interest in him and around the time. Remember last season, it was Lee, Gregory and Smith interest to Derby. Now we've got it going with this. Now, it will be interesting to see what Wednesday do here, because if they wanted him, you would probably want him to go for a decent amount of money. So that would help us, because you will be able to use that money and bring someone else in. The problem I've got is you let Smith go, you really lose out on someone different in what we can do. Now, I am also the opinion he's out of contract in the summer. His deal is up in the summer. Straight done. And we're always saying we need to make money on players. We've been saying it for ages. Let's make money on players. Then we can be able to do X, Y, and Z. The problem is we're not really linked with many people at the minute. And he wasn't in the Coventry side over the weekend. And people were thinking maybe the case that he'd gone there. Now, the Star are reporting this. It's Joe Cran. He's out of contract in the summer. And this will probably seem to have been his last big move, really. Danny said, the situation is I can only nominate a squad with 20 players in it. Everyone is fit. Everyone, someone to make something hard decision. And in this case, it was Liam and Michael. Which I get that. I understand the situation where you're having to make that decision who you're going to play. Now, I would love to know what your thoughts are of Michael Smith. Do you keep Michael Smith in the squad and not sell him? Because for me, if someone goes, it's going to be a situation where you really, really struggle to see who comes in to replace him, because we need a replacement to do it. Because if you don't get the replacement in, there's no point letting him go. And this is the thing. The thing I got with it is that we have to be really smart with who we let go. Because if we're letting one out, we obviously need to bring someone in. Because I don't think you can realistically go with a, say, Pato, then a Ugbo, and then Charlie McNeil. Because Charlie McNeil could go out on loan, apparently. There's options that could be a deal. If you do let Smith go, it's got to be a decent amount of money, but when they need to have a replacement ready to go. That's my big concern, that we don't get another replacement. And that's the big thing. We'll need a replacement if he goes. It kind of was a one in, one out situation for me. And I've always seen it as a one in, one out situation. If you let one go, you make sure you bring another back. Because I don't see us having the wherewithal to get someone else in. That's my thing with it, because Danny needs to be able to then go pick another person. And Smith is a good player to have in this squad, especially with the experience. He's the other option we've got. He played the role that Ugbo currently playing up top very, very well. But he doesn't get picked at the minute. He's had spells where he's been in and out of the squad. And I think when Smith was being consistent, it was great. But then he dropped off. Then we tried to get the consistency with Ugbo. I don't know. I'm very in two minds. The part of me that goes, I want to get enough money for him because we're probably going to lose him for nothing in the summer potentially. But if we do that, I want to make sure we get someone else in. Let me know your opinions in the comment section below.